scientific dictatorships of the future, and I think there are going to be scientific dictatorships in many parts of the world, will be probably a good deal nearer to the Brave New World pattern than to the 1984 pattern. They will be a good deal nearer, not because of any humanitarian qualms in the scientific dictators, but simply because the Brave New World pattern is probably a good deal more efficient than the other, and that there seems to be a general movement in the direction of this kind of ultimate revolution, this method of control by which people can be made to enjoy a state of affairs which, by any decent standard, they ought not to enjoy.
And these issues, furthermore, are made more acute by the coincidental phenomenon of what I have called in my writings the global political awakening. This is a truly transformative event on the global scene, namely that for the first time in human history, for the first time in all of human history, almost all of mankind is politically awake, activated, politically conscious, and interactive. And these new and old major powers face still yet another novel reality, in some respects unprecedented. And it is that while the lethality of their power is greater than ever, their capacity to impose control over the politically awakened masses of the world is at a historical low. I once put it rather pungently, and I was flattered that the British Foreign Secretary repeated this, as follows. Namely, in earlier times, it was easier to control 1 million people, literally. It was easier to control 1 million people than physically to kill 1 million people. Today, it is infinitely easier to kill 1 million people than to control 1 million people.
You have a criminal ruling class that have made a religion out of understanding how human beings operate and what makes people tick, a religion out of manipulating the population, a religion out of the elite passing their power on generation after generation. That's what royalty is. A religion of self-worship where they believe that they are the chosen ones. And not only will they find the way to dominate the planet through genetic engineering and bioweapons, but that they will find the way to extend their lives. It isn't vanity, it isn't arrogance, it's just love of the species, love of life, love of knowledge, wanting to communicate, wanting to huddle in the cave with your tribe forever, not wanting to leave your loved ones. But imagine the most selfish, the most cunning, the most wicked, the most sadistic, those that would cut corners, those that would lie, those that would stab in the back, and those that would do it the most convincingly. They get the birthright of humanity. They get the great flower of our technology and everything we've built. We're an amazing species. We're not parasites. We're master builders. We're great engineers. We are made in the image of God. We are architects. The sun, the moon, the stars. This is the evidence of the creation. This is the evidence of the incredible beauty and unbelievable gift of life and consciousness. I am thankful for it. I rejoice in it. I appreciate it. And all I wanted to do is defend innocence and try to get people to believe in themselves and to build and to not feel inadequate. Because once Madison Avenue mind control makes you feel inadequate and insecure, they can then sell you whatever lies they want. And they build you into monsters. They turn you into biological androids operating off of outside, artificial, dehumanizing stimuli. Come on, folks, you can figure this out. You can break out of your conditioning. You can realize how they're manipulating us. You can understand their master plan. We can defeat them.